Today Undocumented, we're rewinding to that moment when the country blinked and said, wait, did that actually happen? Donald Trump got shot? But forget the headlines. We're following the kid that pulled the trigger. Who was this kid?
My name is Thomas Crooks. It has always been my passion to create and build things of my own.
New details have emerged about Thomas Crooks. Authorities say Crooks was exhibiting disturbing behavior, talking to imaginary people, dancing alone. He also built bombs. He tried buying explosive chemicals. Despite months of investigation, what's clear is that this was a calculated act by someone in serious mental decline. Watch our full report and hit the comments. What do you think pushed him over the edge?
Someone's on top of the roof. Look.
We have criminals.
Fucking this close, bro. Dude, he turned around on me. He's straight up.
Okay, we have 2 civilians attending to him.
Who's got eyes on him?
Look what happened to our country. If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Crooks was immediately killed after firing about 8 bullets, grazing the former president's ear, killing 1 adult male and injuring 2 other adult males.
So this is the guy?
Yes, this is him.
Okay. We have 1 shooter, deceased. I think we have 3 victims in the crowd. So I heard 1 deceased.
Thomas Crooks, the 20-year-old man who tried to shoot and kill former President Trump, was described as a loner.
Crooks' high school years were troubled. He was rejected by the school rifle team. Crooks' aim was comically bad, according to one report. The shooter lived with his family. Neighbors tell us the family kept to themselves.
They were a very reclusive family, and they didn't really talk to people, so people that live around him don't really know them.
He was quiet, but he was just bullied. He was bullied so much. He'd wear hunting outfits sometimes. Based on the way he dressed, I mean, you know how kids are nowadays. If you don't fit in with the clique, they're gonna come after you. He did sit alone at lunch. He was always alone. He would sit by himself, play games on his computer. You could look at him and you would be like, something's a little off.
He was a nice kid, and I had never had an experience with him where I was like, he isn't nice. He was always getting good grades on tests. He was quiet, but whenever he was asked a question, he was always very polite about it. Seeing someone who had been seen as such a good person in class have this outcome, it was just a shock to me.
He was just quiet, and I've never noticed anything off. I mean, he was just a normal kid to me. I mean, he was just a bit odd.
One of the things that I can share here today is that we found a laptop that ties to the shooter. On July 6th, he did a Google search for how far away was Oswald from Kennedy. And so that's a search that obviously is significant in terms of his state of mind. That is the same day that he registered for the Butler rally.
The FBI said that Crooks hadn't been on the agency's radar as a possible threat and that there were no signs of mental health issues.
What was he into? What were his interests?
From what I do know is he was a very intelligent kid. He really did well in school. And also it did seem to me like he was interested in politics.
The FBI has still said we can't figure out a motive. What would you guess would have been his motive?
I don't really have a clear answer to give, but I do think that it's kind of similar to the guy who shot and killed John Lennon outside of his apartment. You know, that guy wanted to have, I don't really like this word, but he was described as, like a nobody, and wanted to make a name for himself, wanted some kind of publicity and to be someone. And I feel like Tom Crooks, that might have been the case.